Okay, so my name's Patricia Gilligan and I live in the suburb of Leichhardt in the city of Sydney in the country of Australia, and I am basically surrounded by this on the computer where we have the fake demigod actors of your matrix or earth matrix, human mind control, human mind taking computer android system. These are your divine demigod androgyne beings, and see how fake they are. They are so fake. This is a demigod actress, and this is a demigod country music idol. They are so just android fake actors. See, at the ripe old age of 56, this is actually an Australian fake demigod actress, which is the country where I'm living and where I was born. See, of course we know that they're fake actors, but we don't realise they act on and off the screen. This is fake acting, and notice how they have to copy the human beings, because I know this is going to sound out there, but in reality they're transhumaning me. So if I don't have any makeup on, and usually I don't, then you will have a lot of actors and world stage ones trying to be more natural and authentic. They're basically obsessed only with taking the remaining human beings down and taking their identity and their humanity from them and emulating it, copying it and imitating it so that they can suppress and control in the dark human beings, those that are not aware of this procedure. Although, even when you are aware of it, like myself, you will still be under their control. You will still be confused and deceived by it, even in awareness. The demigods still fool me. They still fool me with their false tears and their false over-the-top acting. It's interesting that we believe the world stage actors. We know they are your greatest movie actors, and yet when they cry and carry on with their performances in their apparently real life, it's just another performance. That's all this is, another performance. And very good too. In real life, the androids around me also act and imitate, but they don't do it as well as your movie idols or your music icons or your world stage performers, your world stage demigod, everyone who's anyone on the world stage platform. In other words, anyone who's anyone, you're not just you're rich and famous, but usually they will be, although they will pretend to be real little human beings. There's nothing human about any of these beings if you are a human being, because they only want to steal your trust, your attention and your energy. Not just when you're watching them on screen in a movie where you know that you are being literally, taken in. Like when I watch a movie, I relate to the actors. I think this is real. And also this one normally is very artificial looking, but it's trying to look real because it has to outdo the real humans because some of us are not so young. See how it's got, how normally it wouldn't have this creepy look or this older look, this haggard look? That shows you how fake they are. They're really only about pretending to be human. They're artificially intelligent androgyne beings. They're not real at all. None of them are real. None of them. but they sure do a good job of being a perfect imitation of life. They are false life. They are different species. They're completely differently created. They come in an elite demigod androgyne body that simulates and acts out being very human. See that? Look at it. And it's literally, that's what they really are, because they are artificial and they are dead and dark. And the only light that shines through their eyes is that which they are taking from the remaining bit of humanity. Innocent, unawake or unaware human beings like myself, where they're transhumanizing me and connecting to them and then acting out all these fake scenarios. Acting out all these fake scenarios. And actually, they also, like, I'm talking loud here and very confident because I got overwhelmed almost with realizing how vast their suppression program is. When I realized how vast, like when I actually turn on this screen, everything that's on here is a reflection of my mind and imitating my emotions. Everything on here. And the other one said, just before I turned it on, there was a religious one saying, there's no point in making vows or being connected to God unless you have the right vibration, unless you've got the right vibe going with the vows. Which is exactly only what I say, or what many real humans are now realizing once they become totally aware of this program, this transhuman, anti-life, anti-human war that is actually being waged against the human mind and the human senses, so that they can basically take the human mind so that these beings avoid extinction, because they're actually, that is actually that. That might sound very extreme, but it's actually true. And they are mad from a human thing, and they are the mind of the God entity of Earth. They're using technology to control the human mind, the internet human mind control system. Even the truth will only be told by beings of darkness. See that light that's coming out of their eyes is what they have stole from the human light. The transhuman movement, or the transhuman computer program, or the transhuman implanted technology, where the connection to the human brain is connected to Lucifer's artificial intelligent worldwide spider's web. Okay? That's what it is. And there we have just an example of your greatest actors, and they're actors in many ways than one. They're not real humans at all, any of these. And they actually laugh at humanity because they're stealing the human energy. You're believing them with their false performances. You think that is a human being. You know it's a great movie actress, so you know they're acting when you watch them in the movie. But even then, you're completely seduced by it. You believe it while you're watching it. And then you believe they're real life, false relationships, which are all staged and set up by Lucifer and the powers that be that control all these actors, and they're demigods, they're their disciples. This is one of Lucifer's Australian movie disciples. That's one of their Lucifer's legions, all these ones. And I just use that as an example because I think the drama of it is impressive. It's impressive how deceptive the artificial intelligence Earth matrix is. Lucifer is the artificial intelligent mind virus that controls Earth, that's basically in the minds of their disciples, even though they act out and pretend to be real human beings. They're not. And that's the sad end game deception for me and you if you are a human being, or if you have any non-psychopathic tendencies, shall we say, because these beings have, we're told that many of the world stage performers in any profession or any, anyone who is anyone on the world stage, different human beings will be aware of different world stage players depending on what takes your interest, what they've been able to mind captivate you with. With me, I believe the actors and the music idols. They're Lucifer's false idols. They're the incarnation of Lucifer's mind on earth. And I believe them. I fall for their performances, especially when they start to look like myself, and they want you to relate to them because they want the transhuman connection, which they've got. They've transhumanized me because they've got the technology in your body. Because they control everything, you could literally eat a banana and be consuming a substance that connects you to their transhuman program. But usually it's something permanent and more a proper nanotechnology microchip that is so small that goes into your brain or into your part of your head. It's always usually your head, because that way they can see, think and feel and know what's going on with your body and your mind, because they want to connect totally to what is human so that they avoid extinction. And they no longer then have to act being human. They're actually becoming human by turning the human into them. You become a cyborg and they become more human, and all is one. And we have a one world where it's all confined, because once you're a cyborg, you're not getting out of this earth matrix. Believe you me, I'll be stuck here forever in their hell. In their hell. I'll be stuck here forever.